Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this Soocas 4-in-1 cordless rechargeable electric shaver. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful, I'll put a link to this in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So if we look on the back, it says IFT omnidirectional hanging. I'm not sure what that's referring to. Dual layer blade, smart digital display, fully washable, fast and efficient, 360-degree 3-blade design, metallic case, 60-minute working time, Type-C charging, multifunctional blade. It's a nice presentation, nice case. When I see a box like this and a case like this, I think this could make a nice gift for someone. So here is the shaver. So we have a little bag of carbon. We have the USB-C charge cable, also a cleaning brush. So this is over a foot long, probably around 16 inches maybe. Quick start guide. It says select a replacement head. To disassemble the replacement head, pull it upwards. Make sure the product is switched off. Pull the replacement head straight off the product. Do not twist the attachment while you're pulling it off the product. To install a replaceable head, press it down and to slot properly. So we have a shaver, trimmer, facial brush, and nose hair trimmer. Power on and select the mode. Press the on-off button to power on/off. Electric shaver has two modes, namely accelerator, standard mode. To switch between modes, press and hold the button for 1 second in the power on state. Quickly locate the charging port. The charging port is located on the bottom of the razor. Just connect the USB-C cable for charging. Then we have the manual here. So there's a list of precautions here. You'll want to read through those. This is everything it comes with. It has a protective cap, the cutter, cutter base, main body, on-off button, display panel, fast standard mode indicator, travel lock indicator, fault cleaning indicator, battery level indicator, charging cable, nose hair trimmer, brush, charging port, travel case, facial cleansing brush, sideburn razor. So this talks how to use the different parts. This talks about the travel lock, battery level display, cleaning and maintenance, environmental notice, troubleshooting. Okay, so let's take a look at the shaver. Okay, so here it is. So this has a metal body on it, and this is waterproof. So the head here flexes, and these also flex. So you can see this can match the contour of your face. Down here we have the USB-C charging port. So that's very handy. That means you can charge this with a cell phone charger, battery pack in your car, RV, USB solar panels, all sorts of different things. You can use those to charge this. It says please use a 5-volt charger. Make sure the charging port is dry when charging. So you do want to make sure this is dry. If you're using this in the shower or if you're using it wet, dry it out before you charge it. But the charge lasts 60 minutes, so if you keep it charged up while it's dry, you shouldn't have a situation where you're using it, it dies, and you need to charge it real quick. If you plan ahead, you should be good to go. So I can remove this by pulling it upwards. Okay, that popped off. And we have the nose hair trimmer, like so. Cleaning brush. So these have very soft bristles. That also has some flex on the head. And here's the sideburn brush. Now this is keyed. You can see there's a key there and a key there. So you want to make sure that's in the proper orientation. So I'll put this one back on, like so. I'll press the power button. I'm going to turn the light off so hopefully we can see this better. There we go. So you can see the charge indicator. If I hold it down, it goes into the slower mode. So it says we have 83% charge. That's a really cool display. You can't see the display at all when it's off. When you turn it on, you can see it. There's high, low, and you can see this little animation here. Now if I hold it down for 3 seconds while it's off, it'll go into lock mode, and now the button will not work. So if you had this in a bag, although the lock mode doesn't seem as important to me because if you're traveling you can carry it in this bag, which would protect it. But if you did just throw this in a bag, this would keep it from turning on just by pressing the button. So you have to hold it down to turn the lock off. There we go. So this head will come off for cleaning, so you can get inside here. So I'm going to plug this into my charger so it can charge up, and then I'll demonstrate it. Okay, so I have this charged up, and I've trimmed this down because it was super thick. I just used a beard trimmer to do that, but a beard trimmer will not get down to the skin. So here's the shaver. It started out on high. So I was holding the button while I was shaving. I did not need to do that, and I accidentally turned it off. So once I turn it on, I'll move my finger. So it's a little thick right here. I'm going to use the sideburn attachment to trim that down a little bit. Okay, so I have it mostly shaved, and it is very smooth. I need to clean up the sideburn areas a little bit, so I can use the attachment for that. So I'm going to do my final trimming in front of the mirror. It's kind of hard to see in the camera. It also has the nose hair trimmer, and then it has the brush. And that's very gentle. So you'd put some cleanser on there and probably use this in a shower. Okay, so now that I'm finished, this needs to be cleaned. So I just pulled it open and I vacuumed this out. But typically you would be in a restroom and you would rinse this with water. And I have a little hair on here, so I will rinse this with warm water. And then leave it open, shake it off, then leave it open until it dries out. And then you can put it back together. So if you're not used to using a shaver like this can irritate your skin. And not just this brand, any of these types of razors. But eventually you should get used to it and it will be fine. But you do want to continue using it so you can get used to it. So prior to me shaving today, I had a beard and I trimmed it off. So every day or two I'm going to shave with this and then I'll maintain it. So it took longer today probably because I had so much hair and it was very thick. Subsequent shavings will be easier and faster. So that's the Soocas 4-in-1 cordless rechargeable electric shaver. That's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.